What's going on YouTube? It's your boy Jurisco coming at you guys with another video, boys. And today, fellas, I'll be going over a huge gameplay change that I think will change the yard and just Madden as a whole for years to come. I think it's going to change it forever. And this is both going to be on next gen and current gen, so let's go hop into it. Now, if you guys haven't already, make sure you drop a like, comment, and subscribe, fellas. Doing those three things goes a long way, and I would highly appreciate it. And also, make sure you turn on that bell notification so you guys don't miss anything Madden 23. Alright, so now get into the video, boys. So the beta had just ended this past week, the Madden 23 beta. We've been playing it a lot. I've been playing it heavy. And so yeah, we know what the gameplay is basically gonna be like for next gen. We don't know what it's gonna be like for current gen. We don't know. Probably gonna be the same. We don't know. We don't know what time EA is going. We don't know. But like I said, we've been playing next gen. We know where, how it's gonna feel and stuff like that. It's probably gonna change, probably gonna be tweaked, a little bit, when the game actually drops. But for the most part, the game is probably gonna be mostly the same from the beta. So like I said, I like the beta. I love how it played and everything like that. Overall, like I said, my final thoughts about the beta, I liked it. I actually enjoyed playing the beta, and I hope it's very similar to, when the game actually comes out. Now, I made a video just like this one last year where we talked about a huge gameplay change that was going to change yard forever, and we all know what it was. It was the movement, boys. The movement from Madden 21 to Madden 22 was absolutely wild. So, like I said, that was a huge change that, like I said, we was going to, see forever in Madden is the movement. But this year, there's going to be another gameplay change where I feel like it's going to change yard forever, and this gameplay change is only in yard. It's not in other modes, but I also do want to talk about it because it can be, and it probably will come to other modes in the future. So like I said, I want to talk about this gameplay change, and I'm telling you right now, it's going to change everything. So the huge change that I think will be changing yard forever is going to be the perks, boys. Yes, the perks. I'm telling you right now, it will change the yard forever. Now, if you guys don't know what the perks are and like how they're coming to Madden 23, I have them somewhere on the screen. I talked about them in my last two Madden 23 yard videos. I talked about them. I went all in depth into them. How we would be able to get them, all this type of stuff. So like I said, make sure you guys check those two videos. I have them somewhere on the screen. But like I said, I want to talk about just a little bit more and just how it will really change the game. So yeah, I just want to talk about them some more in this video because like I said, I feel like it'll be the biggest gameplay change you will see for, like I said, current gen and next gen. So I'm telling you right now, you're gonna want to know everything about them. Okay, so what are perks? So perks is, like I said, it's gonna be a new thing coming to Madden 23 the yard. It's not in other game modes yet. It will just be in the yard. And like I said, it's something new that they just brought into the game. And basically, it's basically 2K badges. Y'all know how on 2K they have, the tiered badges, like the tiered abilities basically, to, help out and boost your players. So you can be all nice and stuff like that, be all tough. That's what's basically coming to Madden 23 the yard. They're going to have tiered basically abilities that are going to allow you to boost your player, get more animations, get more frequent animations, get guaranteed animations and stuff like that to your player. And that's basically what it's going to do. It's going to boost your player and make him overall better. Now, boys, don't get it twisted. Abilities are still in the game. So stuff like deep out, jukebox, all those type of abilities are still going to be in Madden 23. Don't get it twisted. EA did not let those go. Those are still in the game. And I actually talked about it in my first Madden 23 yard video. Like I said, I have it somewhere on screen. Make sure you do check it out. They did add a bunch of new ones. Like I said, jukebox is now going to be an ability. Like inside Deadeye, well, not inside, like sideline Deadeye. There's going to be a bunch of new abilities. Just know there's going to be a bunch of new abilities in Madden 23 the yard. But like I said, there's always going to be the perks. The perks are going to go just along with it, and they're going to stack on top of these abilities. So you can have deep out elite and then have a perk, or like I said, a bunch of different perks go along with these abilities. Now I know you guys are gonna be wondering where's some examples of these perks coming to Madden 23. So I'll give you a couple. I've already given y'all guys a couple in past videos, but I'll give you some more in this video. So let's say cut moves. There's a perk called cut moves, and this is faster and more deceptive cuts while running routes as a receiver. And there's bronze, silver, and gold. It's not no Hall of Fame. There's nothing above gold. You know how like in 2K they have Hall of Fame and stuff like that. No, there's nothing above gold. So gold is the highest tier. Another one, spectacular catch. You can have spectacular catch, bronze, silver, and gold. And this will give you the ability to attempt highlight catches and increase the chance of making the catch. Another one, wide receiver release. Better release moves will help you beat the press at the beginning of a route. Another one, speed, silver, gold. Like I said, we already talked about this one in the past. I've told you guys about this one. This speed perk will let you run faster with and without the ball in your hands. And like I said, those are just a couple examples. There's ones for linebacker, running backs. There's like the thing is about this, boys, there's a lot of perks. So there's a lot of perks for quarterback. You can, Oh, you can get throw power gold. You can get, you know, a bunch of stuff for quarterback. For running back, there's a bunch of stuff for running back. Every position that you can play, quarterback, running back, linebacker, corner, and what's the last one? Wide receiver. There's a lot of perks. There's a lot. It's not just, you know, one or two. You know how there's, you know, abilities. There's only like one or two, you know, really, really good abilities. No, all these perks are gonna be really, really good. I'm telling you right now, you're gonna definitely want to, you know, use all these perks. And like I said, what I told you guys in the last couple videos is when you unlock these perks by leveling up your player, you know, you get to level 1, level 2. Once you get to a certain level, you can have all these abilities unlocked. You're gonna get all these, all these perks unlocked. You're gonna have all these perks unlocked, and it's gonna depend on your physique. So if you have a bruiser physique, don't expect to be able to get, you know, gold cut moves or gold speed or something like that. You know, it's gonna be limited to your physique and stuff like that. It's gonna be limited. It's gonna depend on what your play style is, what your, you know, physique is, and all that type of stuff. It's gonna depend on all of that. And like I said, you're gonna unlock these by leveling up your builds. And like I said, when you unlock these perks, so let's say, you know, you have speed gold unlocked, cut moves unlocked, and all that type of stuff. When you get these stuff, when we get this stuff unlocked, it's gonna automatically, you know, go on for you. You don't have to, like, you know, manually do it. Like you have to go on 2K, you have to manually, you know, make some Hall of Fame. It's all gonna depend on what your physique is and stuff like that, on what you can max out. So like I said, don't expect to be agile and be able to max out truck, because you're not gonna be trucking anybody. You're gonna be getting hit sticked every play. You're not gonna be trucking nothing. So like I said, don't be expecting to have that gold or something like that when you're an agile build. Now the reason why I think these perks are so good, and the reason why they will change yard forever, is just because they're going to double down on the abilities that you already have. So, you know, a huge problem with Madden is there's a lot of randomness, right? There's a lot of randomness, a lot of stuff that's be out of your control, a lot of stuff you just can't control in Madden. That's how it's been in the past. A lot of fluke, right? A lot of fluke. We all know what the fluke is. You know, you get cheated, you throw your controller across the room. We all know, right? But this will basically allow for you to double down on you trying to get guaranteed animations. That's the whole thing. That's the whole thing about Madden. You know, we can't pick our animations. It's not no signature animation like how it is in 2K. So our best bet is trying to, you know, put ourselves and get, you know, best abilities, the best perks, so we can get these good, great animations. So, you know, we could actually, you know, do work on the field. So what these perks are gonna do is, and how, you know, how they look so far, they're going to double down on you getting guaranteed, you know, catches, guaranteed picks, or, you know, you're gonna get better animations, you know, whenever you're trying to do a spectacular catch. Like I said, spectacular catch, it literally said it helps you attempt highlight catches. It helps you attempt. So that basically means when you trying to go up, no matter, and this is another thing, but the spectacular catch, there's no yardage. You know how abilities they have, you know, deep in, you know, you have to be 20 yards down the field. Oh, but then short end, you can only be, you know, 10 or 15. No, with these perks, there's no type of yardage or anything. It's gonna activate, it's gonna, you know, boost your player no matter what. You don't have to have the ball. Like I said, with speed, if you have speed go, you don't have to have the ball. So with these perks, they're like limitless, basically. They're like limitless. They don't have any type of stipulation with them. There's no type of, you know, limit to them. They're about as good as they get. So like I said, they're going to be insane. They're going to be really good. They're going to help your player out a lot. They're going to boost your player a lot. And like I said, just combined with the abilities already in the game. We all know how abilities are. Abilities are super OP. Deep in, deep out, all that type of stuff is super OP. And like I said, combined with, you know, these perks, like I said, they're just gonna give you all these animations, all these different type of animations, so you can like pick what you want to do, on the field. And like I said, just take out the randomness. You're gonna get guaranteed. You're gonna get a lot of guaranteed stuff in Madden. I'm not gonna lie, Madden 23, you're gonna see a lot of guaranteed. If you have, you know, certain stuff, where, like I said, you have the stuff in the right place, you're gonna get guaranteed in the animations. Now, the only thing we do not know yet is like, how is it gonna be when you have a 9 overall wide receiver with deep out, and then you have, you know, you have spectacular catch gold, you know, all this type of stuff gold, compared to, you know, a DB who has, you know, deep out zone KO with, you know, SWAT gold, you know, interception gold. We don't know how those two like forces are gonna collide yet. We don't know how that's gonna be, because like I said, your player's gonna be really, really good. Your player's gonna be really, really good when they're maxed out with all these abilities and perks. So we don't know how it's gonna look when they collide, and we don't know what's the randomness gonna be there. But like I said, for the most part, if you're a 90 overall and you're facing someone like an 80 overall or like 85, you're gonna be mossing that dude out of the stadium. You're gonna be mossing that dude every play, because like I said, you have doubled down on your abilities and perks. So like I said, you doubling down on that is going to guarantee you things that, you know, it normally wouldn't. Last year it was a lot of randomness. It would be a lot of 50-50 balls, you know, whether you would get it or not. But like I said, until, you know, you match up with a 99 overall cornerback, you're gonna be mossing dudes. You're gonna be doing filthy things to people because it's just gonna be like that because it's guaranteed. And now, as we talk about deep out, you know, being OP and stuff like that, mossing being OP like how it was last year, they actually implemented, you know, gameplay things. Like, this might not be something that's on current gen necessarily, but they did implement, you know, timing. So let's just say, you know, you're trying to do someone's trying to do a 50-50 ball, and you're right there. It's all about timing now. So if you know, press Y, you know, to go for interception super early, you know, it's gonna, you know, you're probably gonna get much because you did it super early. So sometimes you're gonna have to time it. It's gonna depend on, you know, how the pass is, all that type of stuff. Sometimes you're gonna have to actually swat the ball instead of actually trying to go for an interception every time like an idiot. So it's really gonna depend on, you know, timing and, you know, you just really knowing what you have to do in that moment. So that's gonna definitely change the game. So, you know, Mawson isn't gonna be as OP. It's probably gonna be pretty good because, you know, the abilities and everything is probably gonna make it really, really good. But like I said, it's definitely not gonna be as OP. And like I said, it's definitely gonna be a mechanic to actually defend it this time around. And now next I want to talk about the possibility that this comes to other modes. Now I highly believe that if this works out, if the perks, you know, system works out in Yard, if it's like a good system, if everybody likes it, if it actually goes through how it's supposed to on EA's side, if it actually works like they want it to, I believe this will come to other modes in the game. I believe it will come to MUT 100%, and I think it will later come to franchise. Probably going to be the last mode will probably come to is franchise. You'll see it probably, and like I said, MUT and other modes first before franchise. But I 100% think if this works out good, if EA implements this right, and it's actually a good thing in the game, this will come to modes like MUT and stuff like that. It's just it's gonna happen because, you know, EA could take advantage of it. They can charge people for it, all that type of stuff. We all know how EA gets down. They can do whatever they want with it. And like I said, I think it will definitely come to other modes because, like I said, it's just going to double down on you getting guaranteed outcomes in the game. EA, they've had a huge problem with fluke. They've had a huge problem with fluke in Madden. It's been a thing for so long. Randomness happening in the game. It just happens way too often. That's why they put abilities in the game so we can stop the randomness and the fluke that happens every game we play. So like I said, I think it will definitely come to other modes. Now you guys let me know in the comments below. Would y'all like to see it in other modes? Would y'all like to see it in MUT? Would y'all like to just to stay in franchise, be a Yard? I mean, stay in Yard, be a Yard exclusive, you know, feature, you know, gameplay thing. Y'all let me know how y'all feel about it down below. And also let me know, do y'all like Madden when it's more random and more like simulation style, or do y'all like when it's more competitive? You know, a predicted outcome. You know, if you throw a high point pass, you know, a 6'5" spectacular catch goals wide receiver, do you think you should come down with it every single time? Y'all let me know how y'all feel about it down below. But all right, boys, that's it for the video. Thank you guys for watching. Like, comment, and subscribe for more videos just like this one. And until next time, peace.